it works. Another knowledge seekers will take a seat in the research center of the Space City, of their own, of course, of their own ability and what they can bring. Nothing is too small, and we are not prejudiced about color, race, religion, language, or whatever. The center is becoming a language translation center. You want Germans, you want English, you want Chinese. Any language you come in, you can't speak, we get it translated to the language we understand. So keep on sending us your, what I call, outputs, your inputs. This week we have looked at about 3 or 4 and already start collaboration, see what it is. If you can evaluate it before we go through the expenditure, you're quite welcome in to join us. If there are any questions, let us know and we'll see how we can develop it.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Kesh. Let me see, we have a question from Stefania, not the usual Stefania, but a different one in the webinar chat here, who says, Dear Mr. Kesh, thank you for all the knowledge I have gained from you. Regarding the ONN network on land and the ocean units, how do our individual MAGRAV systems, both our biological fields and our devices, integrate with the global network to stabilize the land? Furthermore, as we approach the specific planetary alignments, will this ONN system facilitate the direct communication between our souls and the Earth's core? What should we prepare for during that specific peak of the Great Transition? Thank you.
At the moment, the what we call development, the Keshe Foundation ONNs has 2 sides. One is development of the hardware and the programs, and one is the development of the what we call the Keshe Foundation side, the space technology side. And as we see the K8s, what we call 8Ks of the units which you have, and then we have a master unit which is control ones. I see a rapid need, especially in the past couple of weeks with the new AR chips which are coming to market, to protect these. And this has become another obstacle, another position to consider on the physical side of the system. And the development of the what I call, we looked at it last week, those are involved, and what we call universal spherical aerials, which we can transmit from the same unit everything we need. Which means not only receives information and passes on the energy from the apple to juice and whatever, it is simultaneously to everyone on this planet and beyond in the universe. One of our knowledge seekers, as I'm speaking, is connected to a system and measuring things in the background. I keep on getting the graphs. It's not just I teach here. The system is getting tested on knowledge seekers in the background, how the new structure will work and what we need to do with it. So instead of what I call, if you remember the old systems, you had a post and it was something on, and BBC used to go beep beep and it goes spherical all the way around. This is a reality of today. We not only developing, this development delays us maybe by a few weeks, but it'll be embedded in the boxes and sticking outside the boxes. And what this means is that we can, this second, transmit to you all vitamin C, adjust the system internally with all the ONNs around the world, you receive vitamin K. We see the emotion of a nation going towards conflict. We can set the system that it changes the emotion. Developing it is not very hard. It's a hardware. We know how to develop it. Part of it is already developed. And then this allows us to feed you, enlighten you, open the knowledge of the universe to every soul. And this is part of the work which is getting done now. Then we can control or be part of, because you carry, those of you who bought these cosmic ray balls, you all have a specific soul. You haven't bought it just because you bought it. This collection of these is what are called cosmic ray balls, which will be connected to other one ends, is like what we call the satellites. It connects, it brings in, and allows us to connect with the dimension of physicality. The machine holds the dimension of the communication and transmission. You people with the cosmic ray balls in your hands or in your system, you are the one who decide the rhythm of the universe. You're the rhythm of the humanity. And not common people bought this. Any of you who bought these cosmic balls, if you bought it with a pure intention of changing not yourself, elevating yourself, you are a special people and you are connected to one another. Your pure emotions will set the scene for the rest of the humanity. You do not know what I did with you, but you're exactly where I want you to be. When it connects to man's condition, through this, what we call cosmic rays, we connect your souls to the system. And then you understand when it works, and then you understand you carry the emotion of peace. It will become the fingerprint of the one ends. Same material, same process, same understanding. And gradually we build it up. My worry is that how long will it be before our mechanical side, or we call human side computers team, will bring that we can test. When we do the first test, which was supposed to be on last Thursday or last Friday, then we see a bigger picture. And then we'll see how we can do it. One of my ideas is to drop a few of these ONOs with the new satellite, what we call universal antennas, deep in the seas, and see how we change the animals. We have a very, very specific situation which is risen, is out of the work of the knowledge seekers, that in next few weeks, hopefully, for the first time, we can monitor the effect of the field and what I want to transfer to a live animal to see if we can change it. I did this test originally in Ghana with the fishery ministry, where we could see the suffering of the fish in the net, and we changed it. I want to know now if we can change the physical changes inside the body of the, what do you call, the fish, to see if we can remove cancer agents directly by consumption, which then becomes part of the work for us that we can transmit what we call the fields through the body of the man. There's no need for anyone to have cancer, because the air of the fields you breathe connected to cosmic ray balls and their own ends does not create a condition of cancer. Technology is very advanced, but partially we have to understand, our team has to understand the work of, the potential of, and then implication of. And then, do you need to kill? Do you need to be hungry? You're in a submarine, you get fed. You are on a plane in the skies, you get fed. You're on the moon, you get fed. Um, as I said, every penny we spend in research and development, and we don't lock funds in fancy things unless it's necessary for certain positions, but everything spent to bring man and humanity to a position of luxury, of living through the soul and not physicality. So if you are looking what it does, the ONNs do and the magravs do, gradually we teach you because the technology is advanced enough, and especially with the space city coming up in a very nice way, very slowly, built by the true knowledge seekers. If you knew what knowledge seekers are doing in this city, there is no clock, there is no 9 to 5 job. There is 24-hour job. They wake up with and they sleep with, and 24 hours a day. Every aspect of the city is getting set up step by step, step by step. We holding, controlling the what we call the food, then the water, then everything else which goes in, then the knowledge, and then the space city in beautiful Chinese cities will become one of the space centers of the universe. Not just because the cars fly off the ground, it teaches even the cars how to fly off the ground. It's the beauty of what is to come. But US time, we have to educate the knowledge seekers and those who become knowledge seekers to understand our ethos. And we have to see. And yeah,
That's a great concept, Mr. Kesh. Thank you.
it's taking shape. It's not a concept anymore. Something very interesting happened to us in the space city. We brought another knowledge seeker, somebody who was expert in his job. And he accidentally stayed with another knowledge seeker, which we brought in the same house. He saw how the knowledge seekers was doing things, and he added up to his knowledge because he was an expert in his work. And then after a few weeks, he says, I'm going back. I can't stay here. This is not the place for me to be. And he left me a message. I'll be back with you within 2 months. I thought the guy came in just, he taught us a lot. He brought a lot of his expertise with us. And 2 months exactly to his word, he came and says, Mr. Kesh, I become a knowledge seeker. I learned from the knowledge seekers in China. I put my knowledge. I came back to my country. I tested it. And it's amazing. Even the scientists I talked to, says this is a dream. This is not reality. He says, I'm a knowledge seeker. I want to be part of it. And he's one of the first joint venture, what I call a spin-off of the Keshe Foundation. The guy who had no knowledge now is more devoted to spread the knowledge through his technology. This is how it works. We create the next generation by testing, and people testing it, enjoying it. And it's amazing. It's the first spin-off when it came out of another knowledge seeker, but the expert who came, got touched by the knowledge, living with other knowledge seekers, and the things I get from him in past 48 hours is like a child being given a toy and a lover who's found the love he was looking for. And he's doing amazing things. And when you even see the first videos, partially it's because of him. But you understand, knowledge touches those who understand it. And we've seen it firsthand. And we see it now in the centers and build up. In the space city, we are making sure that nobody is left out. If your technology, if your what you think, it's a thought to you, or we see a value into it that it needs to be expanded, as a few of you know already spoken to me offline, or you're in touch with me, that we value all opinions because we are there to serve. We have no limitation. We have no profit line. And it's amazing how things take shape. It's amazing how things take shape, and it's taking shape. And I thank the CEOs of the Keshe Foundation operation. They're working day and night, and the knowledge seekers who are there supporting them inside and outside. Any other questions?
Yes, indeed. We have a couple of hands up here with Azar and Francisca. Azar, if you'd like to go first, please.
Good morning, Mr. Cash. Good morning, Rick.